Good afternoon, amazing people. Hopefully, you had a wonderful weekend. I am doing an ode to conscious relationships. I'd say after the past 4.5 years, after starting on this journey of becoming more conscious, more aware, more self loving, more self accepting, and doing a lot of research on the masculine and the feminine partnership, what drew me to it was an intrinsic knowing that's how I wanted a relationship to look like. That's what I felt like it should feel like. But after dating hundreds of guys and not having it show up, and it probably did show up a few times, and I wasn't at the level where I could see it. But I started to give up. I mean, even 2 years ago, I remember telling one of my fellow coaches going through a program, what kind of a dating coach am I going to be if I don't actually believe it can happen to me? You know, I feel like a hypocrite, I feel like a fraud. But after 39 years, I finally met somebody who speaks my language. And it's such a blessing. I always knew it was possible. You hear my cat in the background. She's either all over me in the front or she's making noise in the background. I always knew it sounded possible. I just, like I said, I didn't think that it was out there. The way that he shows up is so magical that even his presence is so grounding. The gifts of the masculine are many, but you have to know what they are to be able to fully appreciate them. And some of the things I really appreciate about him, a guy who's done quote unquote their work, not saying that he's a saint by any means, and neither am I. Actually, a lot of our shadow has been pulled out so early in this relationship, it's not even funny. I mean, just spotlights. But a guy who's doing their work, unfortunately, I have a tendency to project a lot of crap on people. And a lot of times I get them to believe what I'm saying, you know, it's believable. And I'll get him to believe it for a few minutes, and then all of a sudden he goes, "Wait, no, that's not my truth." And it's breathtaking. It's fascinating not having somebody get enmeshed. I also love how he talks about us in future tense. There's no massive anxiety in this relationship. Like, I know where I stand with him. And there's no second guessing. And that in itself is a beautiful gift, especially for someone who is like an anxious attachment style, who needs a lot of reassurance. I actually don't need a whole lot of reassurance with him because I know where I stand with him. How beautiful is it to have somebody share that they think about a future with you. You know, it's got to be like the first time in my life, really. I totally lost where I was going with this. I guess really what I was just going with this is just what a beautiful gift and blessing it is. And it did take a long time, but I didn't completely lose hope, continued to work on myself. And he showed up. I wasn't looking for him. I met him at a charity event that a Facebook friend of mine, who I've never met before, invited me to. You know, miracles happen all the time, and they can happen for you. Stay tuned. Keep doing the work.